And they didn't even hit go live. Man, look at me go. This is why I'm supposed to have a routine. Luckily, I didn't get too far into it. And I was a little late, thanks to, some unprecedented events. But it's okay. But, yeah. Long story. Long story short, I have a frog now.
It would probably work on Neuvillette. He has a knack for picking out who had good intentions, even when the outcomes were all terrible.
It's a bad sign if you're having to plead your case to Neuvillette. Want some tea?
Not particularly. If you want to drink some that badly, just say so.
Fine, I'd like to get some tea. Want me to get you a cup too, since I've already made it?
Might as well then, I suppose. Actually, do you have a towel? I would like to dry my hair.
Your hair looks dry. But oh well, what do I know?
How is he?
These symptoms are probably caused by an acute ingestion of a large amount of primordial seawater. Still, his condition is not critical. Of course, it would be best if he stayed for further observation. Let's leave him here for now, and move him to the infirmary once he's recovered a bit more.
I wonder why he hasn't dissolved.
Sorry. I am aware that the infirmary may not be your favorite place in the world at the moment. We do only have a single clinic in the fortress, however.
Why would he ingest a large amount of primordial seawater after leaving the fortress? How could that possibly happen?
Please, look after Mr. Fremine for the moment. I'll go fetch some medicine and a respirator. Oh, I'll bring Miss Lynette back with me.
Where is she? How is she right now?
Oh, she just took a nap in an empty room after I tranquilized her. If my calculations are correct, she should also be waking up right around now. You might not believe me, but His Grace and I actually made some snacks and tea for her.
That's crazy.
Linny, are you okay?
I'll be fine. They're all here now. Don't worry about me.
Are you sure? You don't look alright.
My hands and feet are still a bit weak, but that's probably just the residual effects of the tranquilizer shot.
I'm back, everyone.
Lenny! Oh, Traveler, Paimon, you're here too. Fremine? Is he...
He'll be fine. But for now, please help me lift him up.
Ooh, ooh.
His breathing's beginning to slow down.
Give me a hand
Oh,
and help me
no.
get him to the infirmary.
Yeah, I'll take him from this side. Lynette, together?
On it.
Traveler, you seem pretty worried about him. Want to come with us?
Very well.
The Duke and Clarande are gone.
Yeah, they went to get tea. Did you not hear them?
They probably went to get some tea. The Duke will explain the truth in just a bit. Miss Clarande will need a break, since she only just returned from rescuing Fremine out of the sea.
Alright, save Fremine from the sea. Just what happened there?
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Yeah. Thanks. My question is, why didn't Fremine just completely dissolve instantly? I feel like there should have been something, at least, that would have clued us in some way as to why. No,
Skyward! Scatter!
is he only half Fontainian? Okay, I am going the right way.
He's awake. Fremine, how do you feel?
Lenny. Lynette.
We're all here.
Where am I?
The infirmary, at the Fortress of Meripede, Mr. Fremine, and you are no longer in any danger. How do you feel? Don't push yourself if you're not feeling up to it.
Traveler. Paimon. It's been so long. The sea. There's something wrong with the seawater.
Shh, it's okay. We can talk about it after you've recovered.
No, listen to me. This is really serious. There's primordial seawater mixed into the regular seawater. I don't know why it's there, but no one should touch it.
What happened if... Ugh. What happened after you snuck into the pipes?
Pipes. Right, the pipes. It's all coming back to me now.
Oh, flashback time? Yes.
I'm in. Seems like this pipe hasn't been used in a long time. It looks abandoned.
So we get to see it firsthand then.
Where could Master Child be?
Oh,
This mechanism looks like it's been tampered with. Could he have done it?
Rotato. Door of Resurrection. That's a good sign, isn't it? Oh. Ah. Like, well, now what?
It's getting stuck on something. Seems like I'll have to avoid those obstacles while I turn it.
What? So what now? Think I can just kinda... Hold on. No, I can't even climb up there. Oh. Well, I didn't like that. So what do I do? Do I go back down there? No. No, apparently not. Oh, lovely. Now what? Oh, well, into the abyss I go. Oh, and I'm still down here. Oh no. Oh wait, no, okay. Oh, thank goodness. It is giving me a way back up. I was afraid for a moment. Cannot turn. Try adjusting the rotary plate to the correct angle? What does that mean? Does it want me to... Clearly not that one. Oh boy. Just what I needed. Okay, how about down there? No, 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 no. Where do I go? Oh, wow. I almost just straight up made it over there. Okay. What? Oh, I see what I'm supposed to do now. I'm supposed to let it back down first. No? No? Oh, great. Thanks. I guess I was just supposed to use the top two ones. Is that what? Is the whole thing? I really hope I have healing. Man, everything would have been so much simpler if I knew what it was trying to tell me. Give me the knowledge.
This is where the water starts. Okay. Master Child probably dived into the water. I'll go take a look as well.
Oh, I healed.
The vegetation here is a bit more sparse. These traces aren't natural. A person must have left them, and recently. There are traces here too. I need to keep going. Huh? The traces are gone. But I don't see where he could have gone from here. Wait. What the? My heart is racing, and it's getting harder and harder to breathe. What's going on?
Pretty sure you're underwater. How are you breathing?
No good. I have to get back. They still don't know anything about what's going on. If I turn back right now, I should still be able to make it.
Oh, now I'm losing health.
I can't die here.
I was much closer than that. Come on now.
This is bad. I'm feeling worse and worse, and I'm still underwater. I have to push on.
Ooh. Wait, how would she be okay?
So, in other words, the trail you were following vanished, and you had no idea where Master Child could have gone. But there was also no obvious place for him to have disappeared to.
That's right. I tried my best to swim back, but I had already put some distance between myself and the fortress, and I just couldn't find the strength to keep going. I probably passed out some time after that, and you know the rest.
Miss Clarande brought you back, but we also don't know why she just suddenly appeared at the fortress, or why she went out to save you.
Miss Clarande, you say? I must go thank her in person.
You're still too weak, Fremine. You can go after you've had some more rest.
Miss Lynette is right. I believe Miss Clarande will stay here as a guest for another few days, so there's no need to hurry.
A guest? Then I can assume Risley was the one who invited her to come down here?
You should ask His Grace about that. He'll be able to explain better than me. Yeah, it's about time he actually told us what's going on. Wanna come with us, Linny?
No, please go on without me. I don't want to leave just yet.
Linny.
The logical part of my brain is aware that we're safe right now, but I still can't bring myself to leave. Both of you are just in danger.
Understood. Then let's just sit together for a while.
In that case, I'll leave the infirmary to you. The Traveler and I are going to head out for now. As long as you stay in here, I don't think you'll be disturbed.
Thank you.
Now we go this way. And what's this? Ley line overflow. Speaker's kind of useful. I like that. Uh-oh.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
So we head up here. We say hello.
Excuse me?
I take it Mr. Fremenet's condition has stabilized?
No.
Of course. I wouldn't have left the infirmary otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegeween?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick physical exam. It'll just take a few minutes.
All right. Thank you for looking out
I
for
was
me.
looking at my frog.
I'll take my leave for now then.
Hello there. What you doing that for? What are you doing that for?
Well, want to explain yourself, Risley?
Sorry, it just hit me that I have a frog.
Of course.
I have a
But I'm not
frog.
partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Please enlighten us as much as you'd like.
Where should I begin?
Ugh.
How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Might I ask, what is the meaning of life?
Then Paimon will begin.
I
Did you
know,
know about Lenny's
I
goals
did
from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals. Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went. So I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
And you interrupted us, why?
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you.
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremenet has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise.
Well, yeah.
The Forbidden Zone has always been Linny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Though, it is kind of important.
Are the rumors true that you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. Paimon wanted to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a champion duelist, Miss Cloran could be considered to be an independent party. I needed to find an exceptionally capable person to help me get through the impending crisis.
Impending crisis, you say?
And saving Fremenet was part of that crisis?
You can think of it like that, yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions not been as hostile as they were, he probably would have found the missing Harbinger already.
So what you're saying is that the Forbidden Zone really exists. What's inside of it?
That's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts.
Considering that this is a matter about primordial seawater, which, you know, Child was indicted over and prosecuted over, I would beg to differ.
All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
Well, I mean, he's not going to be dissolved by primordial seawater, but it is still important, considering most of the people who come here are Fontanians and would be dissolved by such water.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
It could be important.
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yeah. Yes.
Follow me.
Oh. It's that secretive, huh? One of those things you gotta follow you for. Alright. Not difficult. Secret passageway. Yeah, buddy. No one will
There's
know
a
where we
hidden
went.
door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Alright. Hey, nice
Stand
place
on the
you got
central
here.
plate.
I believe I am.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
I am going down.
So, this is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so well hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special.
And that is,
What a huge door!
yeah, one big door, and it's got a hit marker.
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, it depends. If their life is in imminent danger, well, yes. If not, and this poses no threat to them, no.
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, that's because you're emergency food. I could kill her at a moment's notice, so I just choose to let her live.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
That is what I was saying. This frog is just big chillin' over here. For real, for real. Well, it's a toad, not a frog, but... Bang, 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 bang. How long can I do that for? Okay. Whoa.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Yeah, I saw that myself.
Whoa. They all just went up one by one.
What's that there in the middle of the room?
Go on, have a look.
Okay. A massive sluice gate? Room really is empty. The room really is empty with nothing in here. What a sentence. It's quite strange on its own. There's also a device smack dab in the middle of the room. Looks like some sort of massive gate.
I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
The temperature? No, I think it's primordial seawater.
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary with weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising.
What you're saying is that primordial seawater's continually leaking into the sea. From where? How do we stop it?
Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh.
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
And if the primordial sea is leaking through, if this gate falls, all of Fontaine will fall with it.
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Red. Yes, I am red.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy. To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring.
There's actually just a guy named Joseph. He really wanted to build a thing underwater, so he built a thing underwater. And it was great.
It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here.
Yep. That's a guy named Joseph.
When the previous Hydro Archon Egeria ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold.
So Snezhnaya is north of here.
Some of them began to repent and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves. And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build a fortress. They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow.
Definitely either her or for the real Hydro Archon. Oh.
As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors.
Huh.
The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw themselves as repenting sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the past.
What's going on, little frog? You're just chilling? Yeah, you're just chilling. I keep checking up on my frog.
After many, many centuries, few people still remember the reason for the fortress's founding.
I gave him
Now
a
they
pool
just
and
see
now
it as
he's
an integral
just...
pillar of Fontainian
he
society,
loves the
as
pool.
the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, researchers manage to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress. I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. That's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea.
Do you believe in prophecies?
To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just hearing one will create the first wave of panic. Seeing signs of it will bring about the second, and actually witnessing it in real time, the third.
So, as the Duke of Maripede, just what do you plan to do about it?
Let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something.
Where are we going? Shouldn't I dive in there and plug up whatever hole that thing is unleashing?
This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments
Wait a
have-
minute. Daniel. Daniel and blonde hair?
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone.
Lurvine? Daniel and Larry.
Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
What? No.
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
Aye, it's me, known as the Traveler. Mass murderer up in the overworld, yeah. Yeah, killed a lot of people. You know, crippling misanthropy and all.
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Well, how about some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin?
Edwin, more like Ed Lose. Ha!
Well, good. Saves me a bit of time explaining. Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the Fortress of Maripede?
Story?
Ah, what a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
Probably evacuate the building before we do that, right? Or no, let's actually just leave everybody in here. It'll be fine.
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Oh, now I see why they bicker all the time.
Ooh, are they together?
Was that really necessary?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a convenient cover?
Ah, please.
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
I do not have sexual relations with that woman.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
God, I love how much they hate me. And each other.
Jeez, forget I said anything then. Follow me.
Whoa, there's another door that goes right up.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Well, you have to think for a moment. Paimon is kind of like, like a dog, or, like a toddler. No object permanence. You do the whole finger trick where, you make your finger, like, pop off and put it back on that thing. Yeah, completely baffled. You should see it. It's hilarious. Right, serious time.
But Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Yeah, because you're a toddler. Is this just a normal room?
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
Whoa. This is...
What a huge ship?
an underwater boat. Pretty sure it's supposed to be a little higher up.
This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
A little bit here and there.
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria.
I do
To
know
give you a
about
quick
them.
rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being
Remus.
inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
I actually know about this.
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try.
There are people down there. I don't see anybody.
So the moment I began to speculate that the primordial sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontainians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
This is the plan for the ages. Can't you just share your plan with everyone?
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea to soothe my throat. Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
What? I didn't actually get to ask a question, so... Oh well. What are
I'll
you
leave
looking
here
at?
for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those three as well.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Yeah, we will. You can count on it.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
No, you don't. I just remembered something. Oh boy. We can... I'm 1,025 off. I'm 1,025 off. Oh boy.
Add Astra. Thank you for Add Astra.
Oh boy, this is gonna be big. Go take care of that real quick. So it's just Wealth of Revelation. Cool. Give me some revelation. Oh, there they go. Ah, there we are. That's what I needed. I need to see that.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Transfixed! Yeah!
Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. Big win. Big win.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Hit!
Ligma.
Please appreciate my sincere apologies.
Oh my.
Witness my rise. Inconsiderate.
That's useful. Oh. I'm so close. I am so close. It is almost time. You do not understand how almost time it actually is. Here it is. Bam! AR-56. Haha. Man, that took a while. I need 259,000 to get to the next rank. which is gonna be quite a while from now. But I am now AR-56. Which means I get to collect whatever my reward is for that. So what did we get?
Ad Astra Abyssos.
We got a free wish. Oh, is that just what we're... Let's get some free wishes, I guess. It's the same reward. It's the same one. Just a little bit more of these. No primos for it, though. Alright. Not bad, though. Oh, not too bad. Huh. Well, we can at least wish with that one. Let's see. Okay. Did not do what it usually does to me. Ah, there is another thing. No. Okay. No. I don't actually know the key for that. Trounce domain. We're gonna do it with this team. AR-56, can we do it?
Afraid? Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Busted. Is it my turn now? Things are about to get dicey. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Fallen leaves, adorn my...
This is where you fall. Transfixed. How amazing. Now that's more like it. With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Oh my God.
Is it my turn now?
What?
Be my fate.
Oh, she'd bleed. That's so annoying. Seriously? Bleed? Wow. Sake. You know what? Screw it. I'll do this like a real man. We're gonna do this the real way. We're gonna go right here. Right. We're gonna stand right next to this. we're doing it the right way. Now you're gonna be like, but Caliburn, she has a resistance to pyro. In which case, I would say yes. Yes, she does. Party level is lower than recommended. Yeah, the average is, what, 20? Alright, here we go.
Laid bare, or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? With these rising flames.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's gonna be a problem.
Is it my turn now?
Hit me there. That's fair. Whoa. Okay. Ooh. She attacked me.
Now that's
Whoa!
more like it.
I got animation locked. Yikes. Pretty.
With these rising flames, everlasting as the moon.
This is interesting. Whoop. Okay.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise.
Oh no.
Have
Bleed.
a taste of
Bleed.
purgatory.
Ooh. Whoa. Okay. Alright. Yo, stop that.
Is it
Peace.
my turn now? Closer now.
Whoa. Okay.
This is where you fall. The countdown has begun.
Oh no.
Transfixed like a fly tangled in a web.
Oh, I think I interrupted it successfully. That's good.
Overruled. Is it my turn now?
Ooh. Ooh, okay. Alright, whoa. Oh my god. Oh no.
Wanted my full
This
attention,
is not good.
did you?
Not good. Not good.
I hear.
Ah. Fair enough. To be fair, I got hit like by every attack. Like, I got hit by every single one of them. I do not know the timing there at all. But I will understand it. Problem is,
Transfixed. Or do you not even have the courage to be afraid? Is it my turn now? With these rising flames.
I think I need to dodge forward there. Oh, we got her stun locked. We got her stun locked.
Now that's more like it. With these rising flames.
Oh, yep.
My turn now.
Dodging into that attack is the way.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Ooh, okay, yep. Go ahead and...
Everlasting as the moon. Laid bare. Pitiful. Is it my turn now?
Come on, come on. Need to lower that cooldown as much as I possibly can right here.
With these
Whoa.
rising flames.
Whoa. Alright.
Is it my turn now?
Okay. Ooh.
The countdown has Witness my rise. Like a fly tangled in a web.
Okay, we interrupted it. We are doing solid right now. Oh,
Not
she
bad.
recovered.
You've proven to be a worthy opponent after all.
Ooh. Whoa. I'm not sure what you were trying to do there.
Is it my turn now?
Ooh. Okay, come on. What you got? What you got? Owie. That hurt. Wasn't ready for an attack like that. Time for second phase. Which may or may not be infinitely worse for me. Alright, here we go. Woo, okay.
My blade is all that remains.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Okay. Okay. I don't like this. Okay. Behind you now. Whoa, you only attacked once with that?
Overruled. Everlasting your punishment made manifest.
Oh, I interrupted it. I interrupted it. Okay. Ooh. Whoa, where's she going? Where's she going? Okay. Okay.
The sun and moon have set.
I get how this attack works. Okay.
Overruled.
Ooh. Better just to stay out of that.
Laid bare. This is
Okay, we
your
just need to.
punishment made manifest.
We got it. We got it. Ooh, second try? Second try? That's how you do it right there. That is the real man's way of beating Arlecchino. And it gave me at least one of what I needed. Only one, unfortunately. Thanks, game. But I did do it like a man. Like a real boy. And now she is double crowned. If I ever see 6R5 a character. I'm just saying. Could you blame me? Also, her birthday is exactly a month from mine, and that is terrifying. Oh, look. There's stuff over here.
Laid bare.
I'm gonna get really good at the game if I keep doing things like this. Very good. I think I need to fight Andreas, right? Who do I need to fight Andreas for? It's, you? No, not that. You. No, I have to fight Ajdaha for you. Ajdaha, Ajdaha. You're Andreas. Right? No, you're Dvalin. Who was I fighting Andreas for? Who was I doing that for? Which one of you evolves from Andreas? Is it you? No. No. Is it Singcho? It's Singcho. Okay.
What could the children be
Fair
up to?
enough.
Never mind. Let them do as they please.
Going up.
Overrule.
That was a mistake. Should
Greater
not
pleasure
have
is
tried to
there
pull
than the
that.
unexpected.
Telling you right now, that is an error of the fatal variety. I'm definitely clipping that though, for real. Soloing Arlecchino? As Arlecchino? Is it even possible? Can it be done? I'm gonna solo Andreas. Solo Vivienne of the Lake. As Nervalette? Is it possible? Can it be done?
Transfixed.
Well, I messed that up. My bad.
Lasting as the moon.
My bad, big homie. What'd you think was gonna happen? Big dog? Ow. Rude. Okay, do your big transformation and let me kill you. Are you kidding me? I missed? Oh, I got one of the items I needed. And I got a dream solvent. That puts me one step closer. Just one step closer. That's what I need.
This kind of weather is more enjoyably spent under the cover of shade.
I'm renaming this team. That was the wrong button. Le wrong button. Ah. We are now calling this team the Let Arla Solo Them. Or Last, for short. I can't stop thinking about using Arlecchino to solo Arlecchino. That's hilarious. Can I do the one I just got more of? No. Yeah, thanks. Think I can solo Ajdaha? Probably not. I'm gonna go over here. Ajdaha is one of those bosses that you kind of... They hit you, and you just constantly take damage, so... I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to solo him. We can try, though. Can Arlecchino solo Ajdaha?
You dare overstep your mortal authority!
Ligma balls!
The enraged earth
Ah,
will
shit.
not absolve you!
Ow. It is unclear how to dodge that, other than being really far away.
Today, you witness your reckoning!
This is bad. You just absorbed Pyro.
Witness my rise.
Oh, shoot. Here we go.
Transfixed.
Well, this is not good. Oh, I have a shield now. That's good, at least. Okay. Shoot.
Commendable.
Not good. Oh, it's absorbing the power of Electro.
For 1,000-year pain!
Gotta stay near the edge for this one. I don't think there's timing for that one. You just take the hit or you don't.
Your tomb, though you know it not.
I'm gonna have to Ligma very soon, because I don't know how good I'm about to do against Electro. What are you doing? Christ. I don't like that. I don't like that. We're just gonna...
Everlasting as the moon.
Full health. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm just gonna have to hit him and hope for the best. Okay, okay, okay. Well, this is not good. I am still taking electro damage. Whoa! Okay, wasn't ready for that.
Laid bare.
Oh, I am definitely dead. Oh, I am... Yep, there I go. I was close, though. There's just not much I've fallen short on in any regard. I'm just not a full team. I think I can do it, though. Ajdaha is gonna be annoying, though, because it's just a... It's quite literally a battle of endurance, really. And with the way Arlecchino works, she's a very aggressive damage dealer. Which is good for a Souls player, but not great for just about anything else. Wish I could skip this.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Alright, come on, boy. What you got?
There is no
Again?
atonement for 1,000-year pain!
This is gonna be the hardest part, because this is where he becomes pretty dang close to immune to Pyro.
Today, you witness your
Which isn't fun,
reckoning.
but oh well. Whoa! Okay. Whoa! Okay.
Laid bare.
Whoa.
Go
Jeez.
on.
I was not ready to get stuck. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah, that is really hard to dodge. I just need to keep attacking.
Fisher,
Oh god. Oh god.
Commendable.
Oh god.
raged earth will not absolve you!
And I'm dead.
The hearth.
There's nothing I can do about that. Here, I'm gonna retry and I'm just gonna eat food. Hate doing it like that, but oh well. Not going in with full health. Oh well.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Oh.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Nope. Now the annoying part.
You witness your reckoning! Ah!
Oh my. Oh, is that fair?
Transfixed.
Face me!
Oh, you're kidding me. I'm dead.
I hear.
That's annoying. Nothing I could have done to avoid that either. Okay.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
Pitiful.
Oh my.
Enraged earth will not absolve you!
Stop taking damage.
Today,
For the fire phase, I'm surprised I got through this the first time, but I think I probably got pretty lucky here. I should probably wait for him to do the, oh god, oh. Okay, yeah. That attack, so I can avoid it.
Transfixed.
Think he can do it twice in a row? I was not even near that attack. Jesus, ground-based attacks are pretty...
Trust.
Oh, you're kidding me.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Oh, I'm dead.
This shall not be my
Taking damage over time while he switches between phases is just not. That's just, ugh, that's disgusting.
You dare overstep your mortal authority?
How do I dodge that? Like, the timing is just weird.
There is no atonement for 1,000-year pain!
Whoa, I got the timing on that? What? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I got hit by that? That sucks.
Today, you witness your
I am so screwed
reckoning.
this time. Only got... Okay. When's he gonna do that attack? He's not doing the attack. Why not? There it is.
Laid bare.
Get back, get back, get back, get back. Woo! Okay, we lived. Ooh, the timing. Shoot.
My turn. Transfixed. Witness my.
I need to heal instantaneously. Oh god. I hate this. Oh, I really hate this. Come on. Oh, why did I have to be running that entire time? Oh, jeez. I'm gonna do the third phase animation.
Earth will not absolve you!
At least this time he won't be resistant to pyro damage. I think he's more resistant to pyro damage than Arlecchino, which is crazy.
Stand upon your tomb, though you know it not.
Got a lot more health this time, but I do need to charge an entire ult.
Come, experience an eon of suffering.
Okay. This is his tree phase. It'll be easy enough to dodge this part. Ooh, okay. Almost had me there.
Laid bare.
Oh, is he still... Oh my goodness, he's almost completely immune. Never mind, he's not totally immune, but he is pretty dang close to it. I got him. He's done for. He's done for. Ooh.
I will not be destroyed.
What a battle. Oh, another dream solvent? Sick! Right, right. Perfect. This is it. already. Satan. Anyways. There it is. She's been triple crowned. Beautiful. Some crazy DPS. Now I'm thinking about it. Is 13% pyro resistance. Actually, 13% resistance to every element. Wow. That's good. It's for every 100, so I need 3,000 attack? Oh, jeezums. Well, anyways, now that I've taken care of all of that, we will return to the quests that I was doing. Oh, I'm still just Arlecchino. I should have changed.
Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
What's wrong with tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now.
Oh. He's out of the pool. What's he doing? I'm sorry. What's going on? He's added a cage. Or not the cage, he's added a pool. I think he's looking at his own reflection. He's just interesting to watch, that's all.
While I was sedated, I could still barely hear two people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves to the water and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Seishween.
Yeah, I heard one male voice and one female, so it should have been the two of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, Were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Feeling better now, Lenny?
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijuin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
All right, then I'll posit my theories. I asked myself 3 questions. Firstly, why was Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because he dove into the sea. My theory is, the long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Meropide.
Ooh, he's good. He got that right on the first try.
That's our Lenny.
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him.
Wow.
What's more, the Fortress of Meropide is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Risley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the 2 factions are pitted against each other, Risley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Lenny's grasp of the big picture is amazing.
You're super smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Risley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
Really?
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Could Risley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But
Or perhaps he didn't know and just wanted to bring Father over to his side, which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side. The 2 of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the 3 of us basically see you as family now.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Don't mention it. What was up?
Paimon's hungry.
Ugh, jeez. Why don't you gnaw your own arm off? See what happens.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Yeah! Skyward! out!
Time for dinner. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well! Traveler and Paimon! Over here! Are you here for dinner too, Miss Yijun? And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well. Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria. What would you like to eat?
Well, we can choose.
Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
We'll have the tastiest stuff you have to offer.
Me too! Don't forget Paimon! No problem. Just leave it to me. So delicious.
Amazing.
Paimon's so happy. Paimon wants to feast like this every day. Feeling full yet? How's the food? Delicious.
Exquisite. Thank you.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see, the expression on your face just now? The muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
That's kind of creepy, but yeah.
Sijwin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings? A bit of both, I suppose. I'm a Melazine, which means I'm very different from human beings. I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of you. You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister. Really? You're reminded of an older sister? That's great to hear. Oh, and what did you mean back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well? Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Clorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Clorand left, to make sure that Linny wouldn't impulsively chase after his brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching. They were instructed to only open the door once Miss Clorand had returned. Oh, and I was keeping an eye on Mr. Linny as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger. You were all super considerate and really thought everything through. It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervulite would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
Doesn't make sense at all. I'd imagine Neuvillette outside his office.
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Yeah, thanks for killing off my guy. Really appreciate that. You had absolutely no reason to do that.
Scatter!
Bum,
Skyward!
bum, bum, bum. Bum.
Skyward! Scatter!
much has happened. Paimon just feels absolutely exhausted now that she's finally relaxed. Paimon's super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Yeah, I'm also getting there. What is this? Never seen her lay down before.
Delicious. Paimon wants seconds for free.
Good night.
Out of my way! Get out of my way! What happened? Why is everyone running? No idea, but something must have happened. Stop asking!
Oi.
Who's yelling?
Pipe
Paimon
down.
still wants to sleep.
Get it? Because we're in a bunch of pipes. Come on, wake up. We need to go out and see what's going on. Where we going? Oi, 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 what's all the commotion? You got a license for all that screaming?
What happened? Why is everyone running around? Hey!
Fire
What are you
alarm.
doing?
No time to explain, mate. Goodbye.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! Yeah, there you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
Quisto and Laveroon, do you know what happened here?
Christopher and Larry.
Came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here.
I'm not doing that.
Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
Hey, shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us.
You said His Grace said to evacuate outwards.
Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
That means whatever happened must have happened down below. No. Isn't that gate at the very bottom?
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey,
Oh
hey!
boy.
Be careful!
Oh boy. What's that frog doing?
Please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost layer, then try to move as far outwards as possible.
Oh shit. I went the wrong way.
Attention, please evacuate upwards and outwards, upwards and outwards. If you're already at the topmost...
Oh,
They're here.
what's going on?
Just like I said.
We have it!
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
That probably can't hold. I'm gonna need you to stand back.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Always some James Bond stuff right now. Ooh.
This won't hold it for long. Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense.
なるほど。
The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
It's serious time now.
Neuvillette, why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina, and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
Okay, you can explain everything else to me later.
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
Look, there are a ton of Fatilian Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry. Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur Neuvillette has left instructions. Please follow me. Though I'm sure he's already explained, this should be a mostly cordial conversation, unlikely to give rise to violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
I'll do my best. Mood flip.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Yeah. And?
Of course, of course! How could they not attend a meeting such as this? I must always have 2 or more guests at my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
You know, you sound pretty evil right now.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler. I have heard much of your accomplishments. I am the Knave, one of the 11 Fatui Harbingers.
Who's the Knave? Head of the House of the Hearth and Linny's sibling's father. Certainly doesn't seem easy to deal with. Pleasure to meet you as well.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
This is key lime pie. We should have seen something like this before. Seems friendly enough. That can't all be what's there for. Knave's a force to be reckoned with. I should be very cautious.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's pretty good.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I.
Yeah. We've got a cup of piping hot Fanta as well. I was under the impression that this was soda. Why, Child should have had no reason to say something like that. does that matter?
I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
That was kind of cold. I have faith in his abilities.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Verena looks quite nervous. Must be some kind of bad blood between her and the knave.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Verena. Oh, right. I almost forgot. Child was subdued by Udex Nuvillette right in front of you. Against ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person. I must express my admiration for Monsieur Nuvillette.
I managed to find a few leads on his whereabouts.
Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But I thought you would be happier to hear the news.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
How do we know for sure?
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirapede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
No. Paimon's statement just got us wide open.
The Fortress of Mirapede lies deep beneath the waves. Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely?
We do not. But there's also no evidence that he's been injured or killed.
Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets in front of the opera house. Is it something like that?
Putting up the pressure. Not sure if I'll be able to convince her, but I can at least try to distract her from Furina. Well, that sounds good to me. Yeah.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded.
Furina.
Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
I think we got an earthquake.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Furina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Who?
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Oh boy. The big man himself.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
He knows something. Oh, do we not get to see what happens yet? Oh. Oh, shit.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day. This ancient power could easily obliterate an entire race. The tsunami of fury would unleash endless catastrophe. This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
That was cool.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been suppressed.
Let me guess. We're safe for now.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Seriously?
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
He sounds mad.
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Going pretty smooth right now. That's what I'd say.
I must say, we've spent long enough playing house. Miss Farina, as the Hydro Archon, I am sure you understand the exact meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed. Or should I say, that's what I originally thought. But looking at your expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your garden. Do you really think that's acceptable?
I mean, she's kind of right.
The prophecy's hanging above our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either avert the disaster or save their own. Even the orphans of the House of the Hearth have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you, it beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the very beginning, you, the god Focalor, you have utterly failed to take action.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the prophecy, nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence. Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
But do you have any proof?
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
Then prove it.
Fontaine will be saved. Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Verena's not acting like herself. Actually refuting the knave's accusations. He means what she says. He's not putting on a front.
Then I ask you, Miss Verena, just what have you been working on?
Yeah.
Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
So is that all a lie? Or can she really not tell us? She was so full of conviction and confidence just now, but she's deflated like a pop balloon.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I'd still like some proof, Verena.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes.
It's kinda cool.
Allow me to be so bold as to ask another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the parts of your plan that are not confidential? Such as your emergency response plan for the impending disaster?
Oh, there's at least that.
An emergency response.
Oh, God.
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
It shouldn't be.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Verena, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
The Oratrice? It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Verena. I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House. You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon? Oh, right. I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Verena, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
She's crumbling.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Verena, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh, very well. Let's stop that conversation here. There are still a few slices of cake left, so please, help yourselves, everyone.
These aren't topics I can speak about. I don't even know what Nouvellette's task was. If I had to guess, he probably went down to deal with the surging primordial sea, but can he really deal with it all by himself? And is Verena being truthful or not?
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise.
She's right about that.
You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will I'll take you up on that offer.
Knave proceeds to change the topic and brings up an... okay, I can't read that.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
Oi, what are you looking at? Fucking frog, man. This frog. He is eyeing
If
me.
it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table, and I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Mind seeing me off, traveler? We could use the opportunity to discuss Child before I must be on my way.
Of course.
Paimon's coming too!
Oh, I just leave Paimon with Farina. Where is... okay. Making sure I'm going the right way. What the hell? What the hell? I don't know why, I didn't expect that area to be back here. Okay. Back to voice acting.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, Child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
Oh?
That's what Paimon thought.
Yeah, shut up, Paimon. What do you want to say?
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
There's no need. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings.
A little OCD, but I get you.
I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them, especially Linny.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Farina?
You mean Fraudina?
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine, able to move around most easily. Allow me to share my perspective with you.
I think I got a glimpse of it earlier, but enlighten me.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused? Forget it. He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
What's this about?
I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Farina, the Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh, come over here, you little critter, you!
Oh, got the knave's eyes. Ah, I see. She's got... That's a cool disguise. I like it.
You dare to run from me? Stop right this instant!
my goal is just to discover the location of the Gnosis. But I didn't expect the chance to approach Farina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy.
Wouldn't lie, I'd like that to be an outfit. That'd be a cool outfit.
Anything left unguarded is usually just bait.
Or...
But no one will blame someone for taking the bait. After all, from the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed. It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck. The Hydrognosis is not currently held by the Archon. In fact, this Archon doesn't seem like a god at all. And I sense that she's under some kind of curse.
A curse?
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you, please.
The fear in her pupils is genuine, so perhaps she's not bait after all. Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning. I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody could serve as a witness to my near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Farina dares not mention this incident to anyone.
Oh, that's why she's terrified of her.
Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Farina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Iudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Wriothesley.
Ooh, she said that with hatred.
I'm afraid so.
This is a good opportunity. The value of a Harbinger is much higher than most would imagine. We now have an excuse to exert diplomatic pressure on the Fontaine authorities. Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Iudex Neuvillette.
Damn, she's smart.
The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Linny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering. You should know the rest. Linny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright
then.
She's so disturbed.
I've now had 2 chances to enjoy tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
How did you come to that conclusion?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Iudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon.
Well, there is one thing to note. Have you ever heard of You know, just a guy named Venti. Yeah. Animal Archon. Doesn't really do much. At least doesn't seem like it.
Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth.
Oh.
Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing? A catastrophe looms, yet many secrets have yet to rise to the surface.
Get it?
It looks like Fontainians will have no choice but to
buoyancy.
save themselves. Ultimately, though, one must survive in order to do anything else. Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you.
Intriguing.
You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday.
Oh, Neverlet. Oh, sorry. Neverlet.
He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Didn't you want to meet him? Just nod. Okay.
Neverlet, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term.
Get
I'm
it?
concerned
Because
that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur.
I don't have anything. Sorry.
Thank you for protecting Farina.
Well, we ask what happened down there.
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened on our side, I recount the happenings of the tea party to Neverland.
So as expected, the knave has turned up the pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
You have enough power to force back the primordial sea. Does it mean you have some deeper connection with the Hydro Archon?
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though.
Don't take this from the actual person who speculated.
You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
That's suspicious.
If by the phrase "you guys" you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
You guys. What did you sense in the fortress of Maripede? Did you manage to protect those that needed to be defended?
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
'Tis raining, but there are no clouds.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wait. Neverlet. A dragon of water. You can't be...
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
And what are you thinking?
He's the dragon sovereign of water.
The dragon of... what? Huh?
Please do not be so surprised.
Oi. What's going on up there?
Farina?
Neverlet, are you listening?
Ah, my apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the Dragon Sovereign of Water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep this a secret for me.
So he's kind of like Devon. Like that interesting.
Right, of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the Dragon Sovereign of Water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
Wait. Kind of same tree, different branch. Welcome, number one, Dane. Hello. Could the Tsaritsa be trying to collect the Gnosis, not in order to grant herself power, but to return the power to the Dragon Sovereigns? I think I just came up with a theory. I think that might be what's going on. Because the Tsaritsa wants all of the Gnosis, and they're kind of, you know, the Archon's, like, power. Huh. I guess we'll have to see, huh?
There are 7 elemental archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history.
Dragon sovereign of water. Who would that have been?
In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? Paimon is a little worried.
Sure. See you later, Nubalite.
We'll see you another time.
I speculated the same thing. I've started leaning towards the Tsaritsa Fatui's side after each update. I was on the side of the Fatui from the very beginning. While it was simply my contrarianism speaking, I slowly became more and more justified in my position, and I feel like I am becoming more and more right.
Take care.
I've been telling you guys, the Fatui ain't the bad guys. This whole time. Oh jeez. That's a lot of missions. Hold on.
Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
Oi.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
Blue.
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Oi.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from it, eh?
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorand in person.
Nice.
Whoa, how did she react?
Probably.
She told me that it was nothing.
Sadly can't
It
stay
was
long.
as
Hope you
if
enjoy
saving
the
a
rest of
life
this chapter and
wasn't
stream.
a big deal
Well,
to
that's
her at all.
alright. You rest
also
up
told
or
me not
whatever
to
it is
worry
you're
about
about to
it.
do. I will see you later, number one Dane.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best
Bye-bye.
not to dwell on it.
Hello there, frog. She didn't want to stress you out. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
No, actually.
She said a few things that were, a bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
It was a little surprising.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Mm-hmm. Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
Oh, Paimon just remembered that she thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got it.
Huh. That does sound like something that Father would say.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How
Someone
lovely.
seems mildly jealous.
Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
Fantastic.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
This seems to be the falling action of this chapter. I was gonna be so mad if it cut me out and killed my character again. Hello! Sorry, I keep looking at the frog. The frog is just kind of encapsulating for me. Lower. What? I could have... Ah, there we are.
Courier, Miss Sishween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
Bro, he's just like me, for real, for real.
That's no excuse for... Huh? What's you two?
Courier, Lurvine, we're back!
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
We're fine, thanks.
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
I am now going to shout it as loudly as I possibly can. I'm going to use booming voice, and, do I have that? Shit. Sorry, don't have a d20 to roll, but I'll be using booming voice, and I will be shouting it as loudly as I possibly can. I'm kidding.
It can be a bit annoying when there are lots of people in the infirmary, but I still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
God damn it, Paimon!
Not at all!
Wasn't ready for that callback.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah!
Boy.
Seedwing! Traveler, Paimon, you're back! Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
Don't worry, we're both doing great.
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it?
Anyone get trampled on? Roadkill? A lot of mice.
A few people sustained
No?
superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervillette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being.
For the time being.
Oh, of course. We must also thank you for the help you provided. How did Nervillette know that he was needed here? Well, Monsieur
No.
Nervillette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced.
Huh.
I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days.
For what
Just let me
purpose?
know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Well, I might be sticking around for a little longer. Who knows? Hey.
You guys are back?
No.
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
Oh no, we left.
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
Yeah.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah. I was also transferred to work in the kitchen a few days ago. I can
Something
still
like
hear
that, he
Christo
says.
mumbling to the carrots. Are those two all right?
What
Do
are
you think
you
they made it
looking
out
at?
alive?
Seriously, man, what's your deal? Every once in a while, I'll look over and this frog is just eyeing me down. What you want? You want to go? I won't throw down with the frog.
Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there?
Prison
I mean, considering
pals.
how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
What a weird line. I'm sure the welfare meals must have skyrocketed in quality recently.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
A moment's respite is such a good name. It's a very good name. Open. He really is just eyeing me, ain't he? I should get a frog cam. What? Wait, can I repeat that? Hold on. What? Is that on every nub? Or just that one? Oh my goodness, it's every one of them. Well, time to talk to you in an uncomfortable
Or
distance.
did I just see two inmates come back after making it to the surface? Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh,
In prison.
What a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Udex himself to exchange the courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewinne.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Clorand received lipstick instead.
Odd.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
No?
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies.
Seems legit.
Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sigewinne too?
Nope, they're from yours truly.
Oh?
You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
Is food still covered?
You may access the cafeteria for free.
Hooray!
Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
So I get to stay in prison. Yeah.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah!
Oh,
Skyward! Scatter!
it's the reset. Game. Oh, wait, I can probably finish the battle pass tonight. Yeah, I'll finish the battle pass.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
I don't think I'll be able to do the resin one, but that's neither here nor there.
Skyward! Scatter!
We're back in our cell again. We're no longer prisoners though, so it really doesn't feel the same.
Feels like a huge weight's off our shoulders.
Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
Come on, is there something you'd like to say?
How did you know?
Because you usually just immediately fall asleep, just... You know.
Hey, that's not true! Alright. Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all.
Yeah. You should let me put you in a bazooka and let me launch you. A good idea for weaponry, wouldn't it?
It's like we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends.
Yeah.
There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool?
Yep. That's because we're gods.
You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here?
Being a guide counts too, you know. Then
let's have Catherine to give Paimon an adventurer handbook as well. Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward.
Are we gonna do double the daily tasks?
Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Oh, Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too.
Alrighty.
The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside ourselves. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right?
No.
Alright then. Good night to you, traveler.
Good night. What's this? Ooh, another dream sequence, alright. Now wait a minute. Oh, that thing's huge. That's some Subnautica shit right there. Just short of all three. A whole four? A whole three. $607 achievements completed. Yeah. Wrong again. There we go. So, could probably finish all that off. Cook 20 dishes. Forge 20 items. Okay, we'll just grab some items. Oh, interesting. How have I never noticed that? We'll just go here for it. We will cook. And we'll forge some items. Sorry, it's just kinda recovery dish. Okay, so we can make some of these. So we're gonna make 5 of these. Ooh, I don't want to use that. I'll do this one. I think I can buy some sugar from you. I'll buy all these ingredients. Blair, if you're in chat, please please notify me. What about you? What do you got? More stuff I can buy. Gimme, gimme. Don't really need to buy this, but I will anyways. Should be able to make more stuff now. What's this? Bamboo shoot. Bam. 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 Okay. I can make some of this. Oh, then we can just be done with it. Awesome. Those are revivals, unfortunately, so I probably shouldn't have, but it's whatever. 49. We're right there now. All I need is to get... Okay, so if I just get these two, shouldn't be too hard to take
Peace
care of them.
prevails throughout the land, and all things are...
Where's a place I can get some... Oh, I know where I can get... I know where I can get some rocks.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter!
Well, those weren't rocks, but... Maybe these will be? Nope, money.
Yeah!
Okay.
Skyward! Scatter!
No, these should be rocks. That's two.
Scatter! Yeah!
Just leave those guys
Yeah.
alone.
Skyward!
They ain't hurting nobody. They're Fatui after all. For a second there I thought there was one more.
Skyward!
And look at that. We got some rocks over here. That's two more. We're now at 5. Some iron chunks over here. That's 6. 7 and 8. Money. 10,000 monies.
Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Scatter!
Oh.
Yeah! Scatter! Skyward! Scatter!
There we go. Why, hello there.
Transfixed!
Poke.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh, jeez. It's a crystal. And I think I just need one more.
Skyward! Yeah! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward! Yeah! Skyward! Scatter! Yeah! Skyward!
Let's keep following these carts around. Yep, that should be the last hit. Good. And then this will put me at 650. And is there anything else I can do here really quick? Oh, yeah, just... Alright, let me send this guy to where he needs to go, and then what I'll do from there is I'll do the whole forge 20 items, and I will be done with the battle pass. I think I know where this goes. It might force me to fight the Vitui, which I really don't want to do. Oh, no, it won't. Thanks.
These could be salvaged for parts.
Huh, White Castle. Excellent. I did my math wrong. I'm gonna need one more thing. That's okay, though. I should be able to manage. In fact, I know just the thing. Now, despite my complete and utter lack of... Whoops. My complete and utter lack of resin. No. I can change this. That should be enough to condense. Just like that. I have now used 150 resin. Man, I'm so smart. And now all I have to do is forge 20 items. Which won't take but a moment. Oh, it's this one. I can make a lot of those now. So... What? Why? Why would you use resin to make that? And make 5 of these. And... Oh. That's star silver. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Can I cancel this? Suppose not. That's unfortunate. Well, I guess I'll have to go farming for star silver at some point. Oh yeah, I thought that was gonna be enough. Right, I do need to collect those rewards. But I also need to collect these ones. Ingenuity.
Unfung's Ironmongers, here to serve.
Keep doing that, and I'm starting to feel a little stupid. And I don't like it.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Thank you for completing today.
And now that is done. So, that's gonna be it for today, but as I usually do, I will be doing a wish at the end. Let me go ahead and buy the 5 additional wishes that I have procured. We'll drop the free standard that we got. Didn't get anything. And for Gits and Shiggles, 1 on the limited. There. Two on the limited. Three on the limited. I didn't expect anything to happen, but rounded it down to a nice 90. That's 1 guaranteed 5-star sitting there. Plus all the other, all my pity in here, which should be pretty... Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So, we are now at 6 pity. I don't think I'm too worried about it. Didn't need to do that. Anything else I need to be looking at? No. Alright. And the travel knots. Yeah. Well. That one doesn't look too bad here. But eventually it'll be this one. And that'll look sick. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to everybody who tuned into the stream live, and thank you to everyone tuning in after the stream has already concluded. You are all very much appreciated. I'm gonna send a raid link in chat. Osile, I think is how I'm supposed to pronounce that. Thank you for the chill stream. Had fun tuning in. Thank you so much for tuning in. I am very happy to have you here. We're gonna put this over here so I can still read chat and see what kind of stuff we got going on over here. Who's streaming? Yeah, we got some choices here. What are they doing? Okay, we'll go ahead and send you to Skylivicus. Now, if you don't know how raids work, you'll just hit that link that I just sent in the chat. Go ahead and just say Caliburn raid. I don't have any special messages yet, or you can add something of your own. We'll just send that in there, because you just copy and paste it, make it as easy as I can for you. So, thank you all so much. Caliburn out.